A very warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to study about gravitation. What is gravitation? What is gravitational force? Whether the gravitational force is a force of attraction or a force of repulsion, how this force acts, and on what parameters this force depends, in which year Newton's law of gravitation came. All these kind of interesting facts we are going to study. So please focus on the board and whatever I say, because this topic is very interesting when we study it with interest. Okay, so gravitation, or in simple words we also call it as gravity. We call it as gravity also, and we have also watched a movie with the name Gravity. So gravity is what? It is a force of attraction, not repulsion. It is a force of attraction between any two bodies. And one more important fact, that in this universe the force of attraction exists between any two bodies. Okay, whether they are small bodies or they are big bodies, there is a force of attraction between all the bodies. There is a force of attraction between me and this board, because we both have some mass and there is a distance between us. But this force of gravitation, it becomes weaker and weaker and weaker when the distance between the bodies increases. Let me tell you with some examples. Okay, so suppose, watch it carefully. This is my wrist. Okay, this is my wrist, this is a fist. Okay, suppose, you just have to suppose this is body 1 and this is body 2. So between both these bodies there is a force of attraction, and this force of attraction is known as gravitational force between these two bodies. Okay, but it depends upon the mass and the distance, and because of that we are not able to feel it or observe it for these kind of things. But when we play cricket, okay, we all have played cricket since our childhood only. So when we throw the ball up in the air, then when we try to catch it, how we are able to catch it? Because when the ball reaches up to certain height, it descends, and when the ball descends we are able to catch it. But have you ever thought why the ball is, we have thrown the ball upwards, but why the ball is coming downwards? The ball is, in simple words, the ball is coming downwards because of the force of gravitation or the gravitational force. This gravitational force, it was first observed by Sir Isaac Newton, and we have always learned about that particular story, that how he was sitting under an apple tree and apple fall, and he observed. Since childhood we have always listened to this story, and this led to the topic gravitation, because Newton's law of gravitation, it was given in the year in which Newton's law of gravitation was given was 1680. So in 1680 Newton's law of gravitation came. So I hope you all got the basic understanding of what the gravity is. It is the force of attraction between any two bodies in this universe. That means if we go in the outer space, that means outside the earth, then also between the planets there is a force of attraction. Okay, one planet is attracting another planet, but the force, it again I say, it depends upon the masses of the objects and the distance between them. And when the distance increases, the force decreases, or the masses increases, that means the mass is big in size, then the force of attraction definitely increases. I'll tell you mathematically also how this force comes. Okay, so now please focus on the board. Okay, let me tell you. So this was gravity. Okay, this is body 1. Okay, please focus on it. And this is a body 2. ठीक है, body 1 and body 2, and the mass of this body is, suppose, capital M1, and the mass of this body is capital M2. M1 and M2 are the masses of the body. Okay, it's simple. I think it is understandable. And suppose the distance, that means if we take this as the center, and the distance between the two bodies, it is smaller. Okay, I am pretty sure that you all are able to understand what is written on the board. Okay, this is distance r, and this is the mass of body 1, this is the mass of body 2, and there is a force of attraction between these two bodies. And the direction of force of attraction, that means the body attract towards itself. Suppose if I am body 1, then I am attracting towards myself, so I am attracting this body 2 in this direction. Okay, and if I am body number 2, then I am attracting what, body 1 towards me, that means in this direction. And the force of gravitation is denoted by letter F, capital F. Okay, so now this force, I told you, that is, this is the gravitational force, and it is equals to what? It depends on masses of the bodies and the distance between them, distance r and masses of the bodies. Okay, so first I have written G. I'll tell you what G is. Okay, into, we have to write the product of masses, that is M1 into M2, and divided by the distance between the two bodies square, that means square of r, where r is the distance between the two bodies. And this is G is what? This G is nothing but, it is gravitational constant. Okay, it is gravitational constant. Well, I am pretty sure that you all are able to understand with this diagram and this expression how the force depends on the masses of the bodies and the distance between the bodies. And this G is gravitational constant, and this F, if I write this F, it is nothing but the gravitational force. And one more important thing, of attraction. So this gravitational force, it is a force of attraction. I hope with this session you all are able to understand what gravitation is in simple words. When it came in the year Newton's law of gravitation. This force was since the beginning of the universe, but it was observed by Newton, and Newton's law of gravitation came in the year 1680. Okay, so this was all for today, and thank you for understanding this beautiful and very interesting topic. So thank you.